Hello and welcome to part 7 of this Civilization 5 Let's Play. We're playing as the Danish Empire, Vikings. And I think we should get a war going this one. We haven't actually started building much of our army yet, so that might be a little ambitious to get it in the same video. But I don't really expect us to need that much, even though we're taking on probably the second most powerful empire in the game. By a long way, actually. Let's go into this score. They might have had a bit of a tussle there amongst themselves, but we'll be going after Russia because it's closest. We have a bit of a navy already built. Let's see. No point getting them too close. We have a bit of a navy already built, which should do a good job. But we also want some land forces, so we're going to be building probably 3 or 4 berserkers. Will be enough. Actually, we don't have iron yet. Now that I think of it. 2 more turns, so that's perfect. We were building a ship anyway, so that works out. Okay, I should have taken care of this last video, but good thing I've noticed it now. We have some extra things to work on. So how about I work on the Colossus here? Gains additional trade route. No, we'll work on Circus Maximus there, and we'll actually try and get the Colossus down here if this is possible. Just because he's closer to the world at large, so more trade routes will likely come into him. And we already friends with someone down there. We're planning to stay peaceful with this part of the world, at least for now. And we're planning on to war with the other part of the world. I'll save my money to speed up. Well, this is a national wonder, so that's not as important. Where does it tell me it's a national wonder? Like, does it tell me anywhere that something's a national wonder and not a global wonder? Only one allowed in the world. Doesn't say only one allowed in the world. Oh wait, that's because I'm in a different city. Only one allowed per player. Well, that does tell me what I needed to know, but not as concisely as I would have liked. Okay, cargo ship was finished with that work. The other thing then I was ignoring a little. I wanted to check what rewards were. 2 of these cities wanted to go to war against each other. Oh, here they are. Ooh, actually that is possible. Milan and Malaga. You know, Milan is gettable. We might have to consider that. Oh, it's actually inland. I think it's against water on that side of the world. Right, that's something we should consider. I don't think I would get there in time, though. It would probably cancel the reward by the time I was there. Yeah. Now, what else is wanted? So they'd like me to find the lands of Ethiopia. Can I not get an embassy? I can. Okay. Simply done that. Okay, an unmet player is their... Oh no, this isn't something they want. There's just... Somebody is their ally. Let me find... Where in the world is this guy? Wow, somebody's met him and I haven't met them. That's actually quite interesting. Ships that passed in the night, quite literally. Okay, what else? So we've already, which city was this actually, by the way? Antwerp. That's... Oh no, we can't actually get him over there. And if we can, it would take so long. There's no reward to it. Okay, so what are we going to do with this cargo ship? I can't reach any other civilizations. I really need to get a boat down there to clear up that mess. I guess I have a boat finishing just now, which will finish quicker than they'll travel over. Yeah, so in the meantime, my capital is looking a little low on food, so I am going to ship food back there. Yeah, I think all I need is basically this cloud to be cleared, because maybe that is too far to travel for the bow. Whereas if I open that up, that should be a little bit of a shorter passage for it. Yeah, I don't think it has to pass ocean anyway. Okay. Oh, Ethiopia discovered 4 Antwerp. That's what we wanted. Yeah, this will get us some rewards here. Unfortunately, we cannot take this guy because I can't get any units over here just yet. How much happiness is going to hurt me? Not too bad. But I'm not going to buy... I might speed up the runestone for him though. Oh, I forgot to speed up the other runestone, I think. Might be too late. No, just in time. Okay. I'm not going to buy fishing boats for this guy because I think this guy will just shoot them out for me. Although in saying that, drama and poetry will be finished by the time he has finished that. So I think he'll have better things to do at that point. So I'll go fully back what I said. And I will buy workboats. We're getting a great merchant, but we should get a great merchant anyway. I can't imagine it'd be much longer than 16. Who's doing a great engineer in 16? Capital. So merchant in 26 should be on the way. Speaking of which, whoever gets the Colossus, I think that's where I should be building a merchant. But he's already doing that's unfortunate. Yeah, that was poorly planned out for me. But there was a reason for this to be the Great Merchant. I guess the mistake I made was earlier on when I decided the Screever's office should be here. I should have put it there. I should have realized the Great Merchant needs to be a little more central to the world rather than to my empire. Alright, these guys are not going to get into this fight. Not this turn anyway. Well, just give me the option to... Do you wish to attack? Do you wish to just move? Do you wish to do neither? That is the options I want right there. Is there anybody else that can attack this guy? I don't think there is. You know what? I don't need to attack him this turn. I'll just make sure of the kill next turn. What was I planning to do with him? I wanted to have a look around that part of the world. If somebody else has met him, I might have a better chance of finding the person down there. Do I want to save up for... I want to get my religion over there, to be honest. Let's go Dreadnought. I'll probably buy a missionary to spread my religion here rather than save up for the Great Prophet. It'll cost me about 10 more turns though. Yeah, I don't know. I'll wait a bit. Right, I guess he was able to handle this many. Let's hold off science down here. We'll just keep... Maybe we'll keep great merchants and diplomats here and great merchants up there. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. We'll think more on that. This capital needs more sheep. If it needs anything, it needs more sheep. Right, this is fine, and we'll start building units any minute now. Okay, runestone's built. I guess the well will help everything along. Of course, I want bats and stuff, but it's not important right now. We'll get berserkers. Specialize in attacks from the sea, only Denmark build them. Long swordsman, that's the guy I was looking for. I think I might have said something like that. Yeah, that's fine. We'll have him build maybe 2 of them. Maybe buy one as well. I don't know. Seems very long to be building them, especially when some buildings are going to need attention soon. Although, how many melee units do I really need? The ships are going to be doing a lot of damage in this world. Okay, how many tiles is there pillageable here? Only 1 ocean tile. Right, this guy's just down there trying to look for someone. Ooh, that took up all his moves. It was just a little too far to move. I don't think I could have done that any different. You know, I could have. I could have got him in, hit, out again. What might have taken up all his moves anyway? Yeah, I think it probably is worthwhile to spread religion there first. But, you know, I'm not going to do it. It'd be an interesting test case, at least, if nothing else. Now, I could also buy tiles out to this fish. Ethiopia will work. They are all the way over here with somebody I'm going to attack in between them. That could work out quite well for me. I meant to check if anybody is at war. I don't think so. It's quite a peaceful group of nations. The Dutch do well in peace. Russia, I think, a bit of a all-rounder, I guess. Okay, Arabia. I always mix Arabia up with the Ottomans. Obviously, they share land if we had a time machine. Some land, at least. I think the Ottomans expanded heavily into Arabia anyway. They expanded everywhere, in fairness to them. Let's see. Let's go back for the upcoming war that might take place. Okay, probably. Okay, I can get him out. This guy in. Double attack here would kill him. No, it wouldn't actually kill him. But it doesn't. Neither does it do us any good. In fairness. Right. I think that's everything that's slowing him down production-wise. After this, we can just start building whatever we really want. We can't actually make it over there. Not enough vision. Yeah, I'm having. If I'm acting a bit silently and humming and hawing a lot, the problem is in the back of my mind, I'm thinking a lot about any war I'm going to start. Actually, you know what? Can a berserker cross this piece of water? I have no reason to assume he can, unless the amphibious promotion helps him do it. I guess I'll find out right now. And if he can't, I might just start this war without him. Harass this city. Unfortunately, I won't be able to pillage any tiles on the mainland. Okay, so I want to have cover. So yeah, I want these guys just to be strong and be covered. Right, so can't go into the ocean, that's for sure. No, okay, he cannot cross these tiles. In which case, there's no need to wait for them. Let me actually have a... Oops. Let me have a look on what it's going to take to cross these ocean tiles. I don't know if it tells me. It tells me... No, I don't think there's anything that actually lets me cross tiles that I can see across. Actually, maybe that's just the problem. I've not sent a ship that can see across it. Okay, one last hope that he can actually cross this land. While I'll leave this city ungarrisoned, but screw it. We'll send him over there. Maybe he just needs to see across the water to make the trip. I don't think so though. I think this will just have to be started without them. In which case, quite important for us to get all the way up to... We want everything here. I don't see anything we don't want. Definitely want to see a harbour. And Caraval can go across ocean tiles, definitely. Embarked units pass ocean tiles. I'm sure that is something that is said somewhere here. Faster embarked movement. So am I looking for these stars? I think it would be a little earlier than this. I don't know. I'm having my doubts where I'd find this. Can't be all the way up here. Embark this work movement in own cities. Nah, definitely before that. It's definitely somewhere in here. Allow me to use ocean tiles. I want to say it's compass. And I think I'd want to push out the compass anyway. Well, that's going to leave theology and education a good bit behind. Also needlessly pushes up to religion, up to physics. It's funny I called physics religion. It's what I study. So let's do this a little more like that before we jump out the compass. Now what I have to ask myself is, does that change my war plans? The fact that I won't have a berserker following up. Because one thing about it is, can I take this city without the berserker? I'm not so sure. Second thing, what am I pillaging? I'm pillaging one tile. Is it worth pillaging one tile? Is it worth starting a war just to pillage one tile? I'm not so sure. I really hope this guy builds a new guy to stave off this warrior. You know, maybe I've been a complete idiot about this, and once I get vision here, the fact is he will be able to cross over this piece of water. We actually have left 2 cities ungarrisoned. I could send one of these ships back for them. Yeah, he's growing fairly well. Right. I guess you can come back and do this for me. Okay, well done. We won Russia. We made Russia some money. We got some science by doing that. For example, if I got here and went over, it's not giving me the option, but it might just because the movement is stupid. I'm nearly sure it can't do it. But I don't see anything else to spend my time doing. I guess I could build myself an extra couple of C units. You know what? No, I'll just stay building buildings at this point. We'll finish this. We'll get to the second berserker. We'll use them to garrison these 2 cities. So there's nothing he can do except really trade food. He's already sending something. So yeah, the only route possible in my entire game for this is this route. So let's go for it. When that cargo ship ends and I send him somewhere else, and then I can move him there and send food back to the capital. But for the time being, there's nothing else to be done. Happiness is starting to hurt a little. We could buy silver, which helps our capital. Yeah, I'm happy to work with you. This is going to be a love fest of a game. I'm a warmonger, and everyone's is a bit of a love fest mode. Not too bad, that. At least I can take the war on my own terms. I forgot to sell the horse. I can't see horse being too useful in this sort of game. Okay, so we are going to get... it'll be another 15 or so turns, but when we get this great merchant, I'll try and make sure to have this emissary ready. I don't think there's a point moving him down now, just in case some war starts where he'll be caught out. Yeah, let's move all these guys back a little now. Does that change your calculations at all? No, actually he has a point. Maybe there is a route over here. No, there's definitely not. Okay, Circus Maximus. Let's get... we'll get an amphitheater for now. I'm not fully convinced where my my guilds should be. I guess they don't all have to be in the same city. I could have, say, writers here. Yeah, I guess he's doing... let's do it like this. Let's have him do merchants and diplomats. We'll have maybe scientists and, I don't know, let's say artists. We'll have... or that leaves we'll have writers and whatever, like engineers. Maybe we'll figure it out when we get there. Now we're probably about there now, where we need to start figuring it out, but should be fine. Should work out okay. Yeah, I just want to pillage this one square, but I really don't think a war is going to be worth it. Maybe if we... maybe we have enough ships just to actually take the city out. I don't see where the rest of Russia is. If there was more sitting right there, I could make a case for just going after them. But there is also an argument for just starting a war anyway. It's like we can kill units. We get culture from killing units. We can take the odd pillage here and there when it feels appropriate. Let me think on that a little bit. Okay, yeah, we're gonna get this guy out just to see fully and finally convince ourselves he cannot cross this narrowest of straits. There should be a way to attach them to boats or something. Oh my god, I forgot this again, didn't I? You know what, this deal seems okay to me. So let's just go ahead with that. I guess Ethiopia is the one we'd want to help the most anyway, because he's right in the middle of these strong guys. We'd like him to be, although he's going to grow. He's going to grow strong. He always does. It's usually though early game, or mid game now, he's growing very strong. So these guys are shaded out. I'm guessing, yeah, they're already built by Catherine and someone else. Now let's keep one of these guys over here. Right, finally, next turn, there'll be no arguments. If you can't make it, it's not possible. We'll put the rest of these asleep and just ready for the future. Yeah, so here's a tile I want to buy to. Here's a tile. Here's one. Should keep that in mind, definitely. Okay, so temples, amphitheaters, gardens, culture during golden ages. When's our golden age coming up? Not too long now, but time to get an amphitheater in before that. I don't think we have enough vision here for our trade route to get in. I assume there's a city right there. You know, maybe... Actually, you know what? We need a war too much. We're friends with Morocco. Let's pivot. We'll get the berserkers over here. Unfortunately for... who is this? The Ottomans. Unfortunately for the Ottomans, they're going to have to be the target. Yeah, that I'm afraid that just has to happen. These guys... Ooh. We'll wait for the Great Merchant. It's going to be close, though. With a Great Merchant and with an emissary, this could work. Let's see. What have we got to build? Yeah, let's get this emissary over here now. Or maybe just 3 emissaries. And we'll pound into it. Yeah, I think this has to happen. We need a war. It's going to be too stagnant without it. And look how juicy this land looks. Look how much pillaging is going to take place. 10% gold is nice as well. We're already quite rich. And we're only going to get richer through the pillaging. It's going to take a number of turns, though, to pivot over here. Speaking of getting richer, that's only going to make us richer again. Right, 2 city-states for the price of 1 there. Okay, who can we trade with? Still nobody. How about I move him over to this city, and we'll definitely be able to trade with that guy. Although we want to be leaving from this city. Like, this is... Let's just go to Brussels, because we are hoping to steal him back off the Ottomans. Can you traverse this? No. Okay, I'm going to give up on you. I have to be a little careful moving them over this ocean dot, because they can get very confused and go very crazy paths. I'm not going to waste the berserkers sitting around in these cities. Although he can wait a couple of more turns while the other guy catches up with him. Oh yeah, you are to build emissaries. No paper until I use the other guy. So we'll do something, but you're not going to be doing it for that long. I guess let's just start an amphitheater. But as soon as I expend him, he's going to be just building more emissaries. Let's see. Okay, I forgot to get silver, and now looks like copper is available as well. You know what? Considering he thinks he's willing to pay a little extra for that. I think it's a good time to get a resource. It just gives you a little extra advantage when trading for it. So he wants an extra 5, so maybe we'll give him an extra 4, see if he goes for that. No, so I'd have to overpay slightly. I think I could do that without the emissaries anyway, so what's the point? I think I'd rather the gold than the whale for the moment. But what I do want, because I want to make sure I have enough money to get this copper and the silver which is available. Let's have a look. I don't think anybody's asking for anything else. Yeah, I really don't want to attack over here. I would much rather impose myself on the other half of the world, just to slow them down. It's not that they're running away with it or anything. It's just they're certainly a lot more dangerous. Okay, good thing we did wait on that silver, because it's going to get us a little bit of a bonus. That capital is going to have four pastures with sheep in it. Okay, so who am I looking at up here? I guess we'll just stay building the simple things up here. He doesn't have walls, stuff like that. Let's get right on silver. I think is the more important one.
Yeah.
What is that? That would be a little less than 7. We might try and get away with 6. No, okay, we'll have to overpay. There's no other options here. But well worth it. Well worth it for what we're getting. Ah, Arabia is actually the power in the world. Where did I meet Arabia? So what's that? That's 9, if I'm being correct. So how about 8? How about Sept embassies and then 8? Yeah, alright. Okay, so where are you, Arabia, actually? Because if you're this powerful, that needs to be considered. So I've no path to him anyway, until I can cross oceans, which won't be that long. Now, what else was I about to do? No, I think that's it for now. I know, it felt like there was something pressing. It was probably just the music that was like, it's very intense right now. Okay, where's the Zulus? Up over here. I think that's everyone then, right? 4, 8, yes. Okay, we've met everyone in the world. Arabia has a significant lead. We'll have a look at Infoaddict. Is that true technology, or true culture, or true military strength, and so on. If I'm going to attack down here, I think I could throw out a good few more berserkers. I should explore over there, but I think I'd rather him get back into this fight. Three turns. He can get that in 3 turns. You can actually just go there. Right. I just want to make sure he has vision to get across the waters. I'm feeling a little extra careful with that guy. Okay, they also want a great merchant. Shouldn't be too long away now. Okay, let's we'll finish the amphitheater. It's so close, but let's throw in an extra 2 berserkers. Yeah, 4 with the ships. That might not be enough actually. He has a bigger landmass. The AI is a bit stupid. He's probably going to go ahead and oh, we have wars going on. Okay, good. Russia and the Zulus. To be expected, really. So, sorry, that's not Ethiopia, is it? No, okay. So Arabia is running away with it. Militarily speaking, not so much. Yeah, I don't care about anything there. Number of cities, there it is over there. Okay, so Arabia has a massive tech lead. How far are we behind? We're steadily growing here. Arabia has left us a good bit behind, and also with culture, we're massively behind on that. Cities, we're not looking too bad on cities, and Arabia, they're not running away with all that. Okay, that's not too bad. I don't need to be in the city to do this. Okay, so 40. One more will do it. We have the money just to buy it. I think that's a better option. And we have the Great Merchant coming, but you know what? I think it'll be too long. I think it's another 10 turns after the engineer. So I think well, it can always be both, I guess. I think I'd be starting a war in about 5 or 6 turns. How fast my units move. I guess if it's close, you know, if they're already my allies, it doesn't matter. And hopefully they'll already be my ally right away after this turn. Okay, that's interesting again. The Russians and the Dutch are at war. Zulus have shaken everything up. This is good. Unfortunately, we just still don't have access to them. Our ships just aren't enough to get me what I want. You know, I can't really. They don't have the power to actually take the city. There's not enough to pillage. Okay, let's make sure we're taking advantage of all these pastures. Now that we have them, it might be also worthwhile just to buy a couple of coastal tiles around these cities. Although I don't think it's too necessary here. Yeah, if it's all you've got to do, we'll put the writers in this city. Well, 3 of the cities can have writers. 3 different cities can have artists, and so on. Ideally, I'd get another missionary to become friendly with Panama as well, because of all the trespassing I'm about to do. Also, it'd be nice if they were allies, because why the hell not? Yeah, so that trade, actually making them friends already helped that trade route out. Okay. You know, I might wrap this video up. There's a few micromanagement things I'd like to do. I'd like to consider about my cities, what they're working towards, what kind of specialists they're using. So I might do that off air. It's going to become a little tedious. Not that the entire game is not tedious to watch sometimes. It's certainly fun to play. And hell, it's fun to watch as well. Okay, Panama City. If you're close enough for a trade route, I might give it to you. Oh, you are. You're right there. When is this other one about to run out? I don't think it tells me there. I don't think those numbers are accurate. So 25 turns, unfortunately. You have to wait that long. You know, I really want them to be friends now because of all the trespassing. But I don't think it's as important. Well, I don't know. The Ottomans aren't going to declare war on me. They have no idea this war is coming. So I might as well do this in order. Okay, I don't think there's any wonders I need to be rushing at. I forgot to check up on the percentage of the world. So, what am I using this guy for? Yeah, I don't know. There's nothing I feel like, oh, I definitely want to use it for that. I don't feel I definitely want to use it to build a manufactory. I don't feel I definitely want to use it to speed anything up. Well, obviously, I'm going to use them for one of those 2 things. It'd be wasteful otherwise. Does another city deserve it? Like, is there any reason not to put it around the capital? Put it on one of these hills that already have mines. Now, you know what? Let's just buy this tile here, and it can go right there. There's still lots of places to squeeze a settler if I so intended. But I think I would much rather go to war. Yeah, we're just going to use the emissary to make these friends. So we'll get 10 turns out of that. And then in another 10 or so turns after that, we'll become trading partners, which will get us up to allies with one more emissary, if that made sense. I don't think that made sense, playing it back in my head. Definitely have some concerns about this war. Yeah, I don't know. With these berserkers, land them, just swarm them onto the land. They take one hit, they pillage, they're fully healed, boats are there, they're attacking. Yeah, I think it's quite the power. Let's start marshalling the troops around about here. I assume that's a warning about trespassing. It is. Monaco under attack. No concern of mine, I'm afraid. Wells. Right. Let's make sure we're actually using this. And sheep aren't fantastic. I guess once I get a stable and something like that, which is definitely going to be worth it for this guy. How many sheep he has access to. But until then, it's not the greatest of tiles. We still have nobody working on scientists, which is, I think, a mistake. It's that sort of thing I'm probably going to do now in between videos. So I'm going to wrap it up here. Bottom left of the screen, if you like this, it was a bit of a low entry video, I have to say. But if you did like it, use the subscribe button down the bottom, or check out the rest of the series. The playlist is on the right screen. It's called Bloody Bluetooth. The second link over there is to my last series playlist, which is the Napoleon Complex. So check either of them out anyway. And have a good one. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks very much. Bye.